ऑल इंडिया एडवाइजरी बोर्ड मेंबर्स एलएमओ फॉर्मर नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट एलएमओ को आमंत्रित करती हूँ।
डॉक्टर अनिल कुमार जी, डायरेक्टर जनरल हेल्थ, भारत सरकार से सर टोकन ऑफ लव डॉक्टर तपस भट्टाचार्य सर को देकर on the topic ethical conflicts in medical education.
Hello, good afternoon to you all. I must give everyone the thanks for calling a small man like me in such an august gathering. Actually, I was told, I was asked, I was communicated only few days earlier. But this topic I always used to share with my postgraduate students, etc. So I took it okay, fine. So sorry that I could not make few of the relevant slides. But what came in my mind, I just simply scribbled down the matter. Before that, I must say that I am a professor in pharmacology. I acted as principal in different medical colleges, also acted as a high official in the government of West Bengal, and also I worked outside the Bengal and outside India too. What I find is that, you see, that there are enough of the fightings, the doctors, they are doing good things, bad things, everyone expects that the doctors will be doing good things. But very recently it is being seen that no, it's not that. There are many bad things that are also coming out due to media or etc. We come to know that the doctors, once they were called God, next to God. I'll be coming directly to the topic. Because when they say God, God means G-O-D, generator. Then operators throughout the life. When a baby is born, a doctor is required. Throughout his life, he is being operated. Okay? Every now and then he is to go to the doctors. So doctors, they do take care of him. And the death. And still a death certificate is required. So in all the phases of human being, a doctor is very much connected. So that's why probably they say God due to this. The Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. And also that is the reason why each and every time the very highest form of the morals are expected from the doctors. The society is perturbed not by when a civilian takes bribe, but if a doctor takes bribe, if a teacher takes bribe, then everything is very much shaken, well shaken. Just I am organizing my thoughts. Please consider it as the wide classroom, as if I am sharing my experiences. So these are the points that the doctors are. Very recently we have seen that all sorts of nuisance and nonsensical jobs are now being seen by the doctors even. Rather, sometimes some say that this profession has polluted. There are ample examples. I was given only 15 minutes time. So the way I prepared myself that I will be talking this, so I should be just picking up few things. You see, so this way I can, say for example, I tell you, so the ethics or the moral science that the people always given the maximum importance to the morality in a doctor, and that is being very much degraded. You know that when we produce the doctors are expected to do few jobs in the whole community. They not only that, they are the only caregivers. They are the opinion leaders. They are the good communicators. They are the managers. So many things are required or expected by the society from a doctor. I can distinctly remember that when I was a child, my father went to the local doctor that whether my elder sister, there was a marital proposal and whether this can be made okay or not. So he was our family friend. These concepts are now coming down. So the doctors are now just becoming another profession. No, there are some things, there is a difference between the profession and the life supported. So there you see, only few years back we have seen that some big person, I must not tell his name, he was taking bribe and he was caught by the Central Bureau of Investigation for taking bribe. What? Because he was a big official in Medical Council of India. Look, that Medical Council of India is entrusted to not only to permit but also to take every aspect of the medical education. And he was caught. Okay? Only few years back we have seen that the two dentist couple, they killed their only daughter. There are reports that there are some places where the doctor, they attacked the patient for just he was not able to pay him back. It was seen that the doctor has raped his patient. It has been seen. So what the point is that it is being seen that the doctors are not being able to keep the high prestige or the high expectation that the society expected always from him. So we can say it is unethicality. In a broad sense we say it is unethicality. Now what is the ethics? Now we have to expect. And why do we expect this ethics from the doctors himself? Because still, when you are a kid or just in your school days, you see what is your aim in your life? Just you think. Nearly 50% of the students they write, my aim in life will be that I shall be a doctor, and as a doctor I shall do such and such things, all good things, blah 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 blah. I shall be coming to the help of the poor people, etc., etc., etc. And the rest of that is again 50%, at least they say, no. At the end I shall be a teacher, that is educationist. I shall just lit the lamp. Okay, I shall be spreading the education throughout the whole community. And so that's why these two professions are now sandwiched in the profession of medical education. So that is why the medical education is considered always the topmost form of any man's aspiration and expectation. Earlier it was not so. As some of my earlier speakers, he said something about moksha. Now the point is that the whole Indian concept has always given that particular expectation from the medical teachers, or before that also the gurus. So guru culture, that was even shared by always the doctors too. And you know that this Gurukul system, the system about which you know very well, that is still being operated in many of the medical colleges. You will still be finding. When I do something good, I always take the name of my guru, because I did my postgraduate under him. He was just not my biological father, but in all the way he was father. So I got all the good things, if any, from him. He was the God to me. And in the Gurukul system, there was also a God. Now, if you ask me why there is so fall of ethics here, unethical, ethics is nothing. Ethics is just defending yourself. All the acts, whether this is moral enough, whether your inner sense, that is the conscience, they says that it is okay or not. And you will be astonished to know that although the ethics come from the term Greek word ethikos, Okay, but still the fundamentals of ethics always lies in our Hindu philosophy, or you may say Sanatani philosophy. What is that philosophy? That you see, I am not that fluent in Sanskrit, but still I shall try to say that Bhagavata, who is the author of Ashtanga Hridaya, he wrote it, Sukhatta Sarva Bhutanam Mata Sarva Pravarthaya Sukham Kana Vina Dharmat Tasat Dharmo Pado Bhavet. That means all the activities of men are directed to the end of attaining happiness. And whereas happiness is never achieved without righteousness. So therefrom the idea from comes that if you are not right, R-I-G-H-T, right, then nothing is there. And you see, doctors are compared with this. So, as I was telling, now unethicality, there are so many reasons that see, what are the reasons? Because now doctors are in such a society, this whole society is unethical. This whole society is very much, rotten one. What I was saying about, so the philosophy comes from ethics, the fundamentals of this, that what they say, the concept is it, Atma and Paramatma. That we all living creatures, we are having an Atma. And at the end, we are the part of that Paramatma. So, what I am, that is you. What you are, that is me. There is no difference. But I am always considering myself somewhat different from my neighbor. The thyself is different from the neighbor. Why? Because there is some illusion. There is some maya. So you see, so unless and until you have this compassion, that means, so this compassion should be there. Unless and until this compassion is there, so there is nothing is right. So all these things. So now all these things are coming. So there are so many points, so many problems that why this unethicality, such as this vibrant economy, work-related pressures. So it is never always not possible. Suppose this, All India Institute of Medical Science, AIIMS Kalyani. Now we are getting 1500 patients. Now imagine a condition when every day you are facing 10,000 of patients and the number of doctors becoming same. So he may be a good one, he may be an ethical person, but he will be forced, compelled to be aloof from many things. So what pressures? The political pressures. Because if I am not going, or if I am not okay with my employers, then I may be ousted from here. So these are the many problems that time does not allow me. So these are educator failures. Then if the infrastructure is poor, so we shall. So what is it that I just cut short of this? So it has been recommended that you can do something. So impact of this unethicality is being faced by everyone. The society itself. Now if the society is very much that much moron that they do not care about. You see, unfortunately, we are living in a moron society. Just I give you one example that how much moron we have become recently. Just few days back, there was a paper cutting report I was telling that in the Kolkata Medical College, which is the most premier medical college in not only in India but throughout the whole Asia, the first medical college, government medical college. There this year, 250 students appeared in biochemistry. Biochemistry is a part of MBBS career, you all know it. So out of this 250, all but only 4 students, they got 75% of marks. All but 4, only 4. So these 4 students, they applied for the review. When the review was done, it was seen because they got 70 and all of them, others got 75. So these 70 holders, they applied for the review. When the review result come, the result came from 70 to 30, 30. Imagine, just try to ask yourself that how it can be possible.
2 minutes more, sir.
Sorry?
2 minutes more. Yeah, 2 minutes more, sir.
Anyway, so there are many, so the now today it is being given, it is being said that you go for the training, some training, the stress management, the ethical treatment, ethical management. You will be seeing that none of the medical courses, they ever say anything about ethics. What is ethics? That considering yourself that everything is you. So we are not getting this. So ethical training, they are now being considered that, okay, go for the ethical training. Okay? And not only this, at the MBBS career, but throughout your whole career, you just know who you are, who am I. So self-consciousness, self-righteousness, and that is the purpose of education. So this is so these are to be done. Anyway, so the stress management, then other problems are there, such as transfer, promotion, pollution. That means all the factors which are causing the unethicality, that should be addressed immediately and should be very much, taken care. Okay? And with this, so ethics, again ethics, as I told you, so Atma Paramatma concentrate, I am becoming a little bit haphazard. So regarding education, so we have to see what is education. What Swamiji said, that it is nothing but what is already inside you. Just give it a good, well-structured shape and with some sauce in life. Okay, you give it, you always ask it that what I am doing, whether it does real good. So the sense of right and wrong and that capacity should always be built in. I have seen in my administrative life, administrative experience, that many a times when there was ruckus in the outdoors, etc., it was said, it was seen that there was no communication between the doctor and patient. The doctor thinks that I am of this highbrow and patient, he doesn't know anything, so he is just being hooted out, so there is no communication. So these points, they need to be addressed. So with this, thank you very much. I had got many things to say, but the time doesn't permit. Anyway, God bless you. Bharat Mata ki Jai.
Thanks also for this amazing session.